Hi again. I promised you I'm gonna tell you what happened when I went to North Carolina on the trip. So what happened is I went with the Trailblazers and we rent these big houses. You call them something, they have so many bedrooms in them. And each one we share a bedroom with somebody else. So when I went, I am a person who like to get in the woods, who like to be by myself. I like to connect. And when I go on a trips like that, I like to have the time where I am just alone and between the trees. And so I went and I bought Joe Vitale's one to nine certification, Ho'oponopono certification. It is, I think, 9 module or 7 module. I'm not sure anymore. I said, while I am there, I am going to listen. And while I am in the woods, but it took me a while. For a while, I didn't do no Ho'oponopono. I didn't feel the need to do that. And I didn't, it didn't get embedded in me yet. So it took a few years. My mama passed and life gone on. And then it was a lot more stress. And then I realized, if I can do that and really change my relationship with my mother, that means I can change my relationship with anything. So I said, okay, I am going to take download this programs and I'm gonna be listening to it when we walk in the woods, when we hike and whatever. So Dr. Hulan, his name, I think. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. And you know what, you guys, you don't have to buy the certification. Go on YouTube and look up Joe Vitale. It is right there, all 6, 7 modalities, right? And there you go from one to the other. But anyway, during one of the healing things that you do other than Ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you, is the blue water, the blue bottled water. And he said, you need to have a glass, it has to be glass, a blue bottle, and you put water in it from the sink, put it in the sun, so you can have solar water. Okay, but that's very healing. Something in that water, it heals you. So I'm thinking, while I am thinking to myself, where I'm gonna get the blue bottles, I don't drink, I never did. And so I really not familiar with where to get it. Of course, you have to, you can go buy a bottle of wine and drink it or dump it and use the bottle. Well, I didn't know that wine come in a blue bottle. But anyway, there is a lady in the program who said, well, to, how I am going to find the blue bottle? Where can we get them? And his answer, this is Dr. Hulan, his answer was, when you reach to zero, it shows up in front of you. When you reach to zero, you guys, did you hear that? You don't need to make anything. You need to work only on yourself so you can get to that 0 point. Sorry, the cat had jumped on the table. I didn't want her to come here. But when you reach the zero, it will show up in front of you. So, okay, I don't know when I'm gonna reach zero. I don't know what zero is and how to get there, but I'm gonna follow and do Ho'oponopono. And if I find myself I'm attached to something or resistance to something, I got to catch myself. This is the key. I need to work on me to catch myself. So, okay. So the thing just started. This is where the miracle came true. This is when I knew that I am at the 0 point. Because what happened next, I rented a car. I didn't want to drive up there. I didn't want to be with nobody. I want my own car so I can go where I want by myself. My roommate, she said, Yola, come go with me. I want to go to the botanical garden. I heard they have a beautiful botanical garden. And I'm thinking, a beautiful botanical garden. Okay, I will go with her then. It is a botanical garden. And I love that stuff. So I said, okay, I went with her. On our way, going to the botanical garden, she changed her mind. And she said, well, on the way going out, two other people came with us. They said, can we come with you? And for me, I don't care. I have my headphones. I'm going to walk and enjoy what I'm listening to and enjoy the botanical garden the way I want to enjoy it. So two people hopped in the car with us. On our way there, she said, you know what? I don't want to go to the botanical garden. I want to go to the winery. Uh, and I said to him, I got pissed off. I got pissed off. I was so pissed off. Deep inside of me, it's like, to the winery? I thought she's going to the botanical garden. But guess what? I got pissed off. I noticed I got pissed off. It is me I'm working on. I cannot change her and change what she does, but I was pissed off. I was upset. And why I am upset? Why I am upset? You know? So I know I'm resistant. So I stopped in the car. I was so quiet, but in my heart and in my mind, I'm doing Ho'oponopono. I didn't do it that she changed her mind and go to the botanical garden. I didn't do it that things will change. I just noticed the resistance in my heart. She didn't change. She kept going to the winery. And when we got down, I kept saying Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. To me, to me, to me. Not in the idea that something gonna change. I had nothing in mind. Remember that. If you practice in Ho'oponopono and nothing is happening, this is what you have to check on yourself. I got pissed off. I got upset. How did she do this? But you know, sometimes we resist. We resist the change because I want to be in my own car doing my own thing with nobody interruption. But then how the divine gonna work in our life? We need to leave room. Do not resist the change. When they say don't resist the change, well, this changed on me. I noticed the change. What I want didn't happen. Did I get out of the car? Did I say I'm not gonna go? No. I let go. I let go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Whatever it is, I'm gonna go on this journey with them. Okay, I can't go back. We were already so many miles away from the house. So anyway, I kept saying Ho'oponopono. Well, they went down. When we get there, they go into sample wine. I'm not a drinker, so I don't care. What I care on this trip is me being in the wood. I said, you go and do whatever you want. I am going to walk around in the field. I turn around in the field and guess what? So many blue bottles. I'm like, oh my gosh, so many blue bottles appeared. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just was listening to Dr. Hulan. He said, when you reach to zero, things will appear to you. Things will come to you. I don't have to make nothing happen. All what I did is stop the resistance. Okay, the expectation of the outcome. So you see how the universe works. If I didn't want to go and just want to go to the botanical garden, how am I going to find my blue bottles? And I went inside and I looked at the guy. I said, can I have a couple of blue bottles? And he looked at me, he said, okay, yes, you can. So let me check and see. So he went inside and he got 2 bottles and he put them in a really, wrapped them and put them in a really nice bag for me. And he smiled. It is like he knew why I want those 2 bottles. So the other people got pissed off and they said, you didn't even drink nothing, you didn't even spend money, and you got the bottles because they asked for a bottle. He said, I don't have any, I'm sorry, I can't give out anymore. I'm like, wow, you know. So I got my 2 bottles. Why? Because I got to that 0 point where I stopped the resistance from going with her, where I am not upset with her, where I am allowing myself to just be. This is what happened. So if you want to stop here, it's fine, but I'm going to share the rest of the what happened on that day. So we finished, we go into the botanical garden. And as we are driving to the botanical garden, she changed her mind again. And she said, I want to go to the gallery. They said they have a nice gallery in downtown. I'm not sure no more the city, it's not coming to me, but it is in North Carolina. Um, so I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go again. Here we go again. Ho'oponopono, okay, here I come. So I stopped the resistance. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. In my mind and in my heart, I'm not thinking, you guys, get things out of your mind, get things out of your heart. When you resist, is this when you're supposed to let go? Do not, I didn't say nothing. I kept saying Ho'oponopono without expectation that she's gonna change her mind, without the resistance that why the heck she is going there now. We were going to the botanical garden. So anyway, we reached in there and we got down. I'm telling you, if little piece of art, this little, it's few $100. It is all pictures, thousands of dollars. I'm thinking, how can we take the stuff on the plane? And why will I pay 1,000 or 5,000 for a picture or for a little piece of art? You know, I'm not. And she's not. Nobody of us have that money, but they wanted to go to look, and I didn't resist. While we are going through the mall in there, it is just a gallery, big, huge gallery full of artwork. One place was on my left side. It was one little shop, and it has now no painting. It was pictures that this man took and he developed them. Okay, so what happened? Something got my attention, and it was a picture of a brick wall, just a wall. And I'm thinking, huh, it got my attention. So I went in there. They followed me and they start to look around, but I didn't see nothing around. All what I saw is that brick wall picture. I stood right in front of it and something happened. You guys, something happened. And what happened, I hope you see in me. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm connected to my camera. Something happened. I forgot where I am. And I don't know what happened. I just was right there in front of the wall. I'm doing Ho'oponopono, right? I was right there in front of the wall on the street. So many people coming and going. And there is a man in there with a chalk in his hand. And he was wearing a jeans and a khaki shirt and a hat. And this man, and on the wall, it say, if I to die now, and you put your name and a word in front of it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm standing right there, and all those people come in and writing on the wall. They put in their first name and they're writing, if I die now, whatever come to their mind. And I'm just standing right there watching. And the man come in, and they all saw me because they've been talking forever about different pictures. But for me, I just was going to this picture that has just a wall of a brick wall when I die. That's all what's on it. Okay. So when the man came in, he said, anything I can help you with? And so he got my attention, but I didn't wake up. I still looking at the picture. I didn't look at him. I'm still looking in there. I said, what happened to the man? Where is he now? And he said he died. I said, man, he's young. He said, no, he wasn't young. He was in his 80s. He was 86, 87 years old. I said, I looked at him and I'm like, 87 years old? And I said, well, he didn't look like that now. He looked like he is in his mid 40s. And the other two in the back, they knocked me on my back. They tapped me, Yola, what is going on? What is wrong with you? And then I awakened. But I saw him. I saw the people. I saw everybody what they were writing. Everybody was writing the beautiful things, just their wishes when they die, it was beautiful. And he said, this man, when he died, nobody will go and write on the wall. So the city knocked it down and they had a building or something in there. It doesn't matter. But the magic goes on. Ho'oponopono brings so much magic. You guys, it does work. Don't give up on it. Do not give up on Ho'oponopono because it does bring magic. And the magic is, the magic is the magic is inside of you. It is the emotions. It is when you reach to that point where you don't feel the need of, you catch yourself. You see, we have the ego in us, so we still go into that space. But the beautiful part is you catch yourself, okay? You catch yourself. You don't need to resist anything happening. If I resisted this woman and I said, no, leave me right here, I'm walking back home, or I'm ordering an Uber to go back, I don't want to go there, I would have resisted. And if I resisted, you know what would have happened? I wouldn't have found my bottles. I wouldn't have had this experience. So whatever is happening in life now, whatever it is, if it is, what is it, the pandemic, COVID, whatever is going on, do not resist. Do not be scared. Let go. Just do Ho'oponopono. You're going to be okay. I work in people's mouths every day from morning till evening. And I was the only person in my office that's not unfair. So you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Things not gonna happen right away, but things will happen once you start to pay attention to you, because those lower emotions, when you start to pay attention to them, you don't need to change nothing. You just change the way you're doing things. Once you reach up to this level, you are in a higher energy. This is where everything comes. So you guys, if you need a coach, if you need session, you can contact me, but please don't take my time and call me. I can't say no, but but then so much of my time go trying to explain the same thing over and over, to so many people. But please, You can text me, you can leave me a message there underneath the video, but I hope you understand in what happened. I have another video I want to do for Ho'oponopono, and I'm going to share it with you. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to do. Do not give up. Do not give up. You need to let go in order for magic to happen in your life. So, you guys, I am giving you blessings, love, and freedom of all the lower energies that we carry from our ego, right? So, meditate, go within, and come with love. Just come with love to yourself, nobody else, nobody else, just to yourself. You take care, and I will talk to you later.